Well, hello everyone! How are you doing today? How's the day treating you so far? I hope the day has been treating you fantastic so far, but if it hasn't, I'm really sorry and I hope it gets better. Hi, my name is Josie and I am the owner of The Scrap Avenue, a channel dedicated to everything arts and crafts, but mostly purchasing arts and crafts, which is what we're going to be doing today. It's really amazing. It's an amazing haul that I have prepared for you, and I really hope that you like what you're about to see. It is pretty big, this haul, I might say so myself. My favorite thing to do with arts and crafts is just purchasing them and not use them. I'm just joking. I do use them. I just don't show it in camera. And that right there is a question, right? I am so sorry that I haven't been here for quite some time. It has been very difficult, but for me and my family, I've been going through some health issues, and unfortunately, I ended up in the hospital and having emergency surgery, and for that reason, I wasn't here. So I'm really sorry that I haven't uploaded consistently and in a more scheduled way. I really promise you that I'm trying my best to do this and to wiggle around everything that I do as a mother, as a businesswoman, and as well as a YouTuber. So I really appreciate you, and I do believe me when I say that I appreciate all of the new subscribers to my channel. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you like my content. And if this is you and you're new here, please click the below button, the one that says subscribe, and add me to your favorite list, because I promise you that there's a lot of videos coming up that are going to be very interesting, very entertaining, and a lot of the arts and craft tools that you're going to see in this haul will be used in the upcoming videos. So like I said, if you haven't done so far, like, comment, and subscribed. And in the comments, tell me which one is your favorite arts and crafts tool. I would like to know that, because that would allow me to know what to use first from this haul. So without further ado, thank you so much for being here, and let's get started, shall we? First thing on the list here is the spring-loaded scissors. And if you're like me, this crafting tool can do amazing things for you. It has a spring in the middle and it allows the cutting to be easier. So I love this type of scissors, and the fact that We Are Memory Keepers got on board with doing them is just amazing. So I'm pretty excited to open this one up. The next one is a craft knife. Who doesn't love a good sharp craft knife? And I adore this when it comes down doing cards and any type of materials with cardstock or even maybe fabric. I love a good craft knife. I cannot tell you that when I got these, I was like the most excited about them. They are a pastel looking like markers, you would say, but they're like very buttery. So it's like a buttery marker, and it's called pigment pens. They are supposed to look like pastels, but at the end of the day, it's pretty buttery, like a very buttery crayon. Think about that. So they're by We Are Memory Keepers as well, and I think that I'm very excited to use them in a particular video coming up soon. And if you haven't done so, let me just tell you that this is the first part, but the greatest things are coming up next. So stay tuned. This is the smaller things, and I'm getting to show you the things that are little, but the greatest things are coming in the middle of the video, and of course I will save the good at last. So if you haven't done so, let me remind you to comment, please, what of the upcoming things that I'm about to show you are the favorite things that you see, so that I get to know what to do in my next video. But without anything else, let's continue. So this 3-hole punch is allowing you to make the 3 holes needed for a 3-ring binder. So it's really an accessible tool to have, and it also connects to the 3-ring binder. So it's pretty easy to have it. This one right here is a charm stapler. And when I saw it, I was like super excited, because you can attach little things to areas on your scrapbooking. So I'm pretty excited to do this one in my scrapbooking, and it comes with a little bit of them, but I also got a couple of charms that go with it. So I got a couple of hearts and a couple of like flower wreaths, and I think that these two were my favorites, alongside with the charm, like the charm stapler. So these are very useful, and I'm really excited to use them in my upcoming videos of scrapbooking. So next up is this painting dot tool, and it allows you to create this type of dot art, and I'm excited to do that. It shows you here in the back the type of tools that it's coming with, and I'm excited because it has like flower looking ones, it has center ones, and smaller circles. So I'm excited to create art with just dots. So I'm excited to start with this one. So we'll see how it goes. Now this one right here, who doesn't love a good pair of scissors? I already showed you one, but these little ones, these ones right here, are so good to do and use with when you're doing anything with fabric. So I am starting to do a lot of crafting things with my sewing machine right here. and I'm getting into quilting, so I found out how much these little scissors are so needed when you're doing anything with fabric. So I got this for that reason. Who doesn't want to get in the spirit of Christmas when it's Christmas, right? So for our gift wrapping, I got this pair of scissors. And tell me that they're not the cutest scissors that you've ever seen. This is like the spirit of Christmas right here. Like, I love them, and I love the transparent tools here, like the tape and the dispenser. So I'm very excited to use this in the future Christmas of 2026. Now, one thing that I want to tell you about this tool right here is that it allows you to copy anything from one side to another. So this is a reflection tracer. So you put the thing that you want to trace in one side, and then the reflection will allow you to copy it in the other side. So my daughters actually are getting into crafting just like me, and they wanted to do very, very cute pictures and getting into art, but sometimes their tracing is not that good, especially the 4-year-old. So I thought about this being something that is a normal base for somebody to have, especially when you're starting as an artist. So if you don't have it, I think that you should definitely buy something like this. This is a precision tip, and this is allowing you to, like tweezers, get anything, but with a very tiny center in the top of it. So you can grab anything, essential pieces, element for embellishments and things like that when you're doing cards. So I am pretty excited to open this ones because they have a really small tip. Then I saw this and I thought, oh my goodness, this is so cute to gift to somebody when they are like feeling down or whatever, or as a gift for anybody that is a crafter in your life. And it says strong, brave, and maker. And I thought that this was so cute, so I bought it because I bought a couple just because I really want to make sure that I can gift them to the people in my life that actually resemble this word. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Now, I don't know about you, but I am hooked into crocheting and actually knitting now. And I saw this crocheting pins, and one of them says, I'm hooked on you. The other one says yarn addict, and the other one says crocheting is cool. And it's just the cutest little pins that you can think of. So I'm very excited to gift this to some people in my life that are also crocheters. Now, these brats are just so cute. They are bows. Like, who doesn't love bows in their life? And I have another one coming up soon too that are bows, but they're golden. And these bows are blue and cute. So I was thinking about using them in some cards for a little kid. I think that this would be such a cute to add into that as an embellishment. Now, I have ink cartridges, and I use a lot of inking pens, and I thought that this was pretty cool that it comes with all of these colors. But if you are an ink pen user, you would know that it's very difficult once you've used the pen with one color that is darker to ever use it with a lighter color. So I bought a couple of inking pens so that I could use them, and I will choose the lighter colors with one and the other ones with the darker ones. I think I have enough to have one of each for each one of the colors, so we'll see what we will do with this one, but it's pretty exciting. Now, I bought this one for my little girls because they love to leave secret messages with each other, and this is a magic invisible pen. And this invisible pen allows you to leave messages, and then in the tip it has a little light that uses a battery, and then you just use it and reveal your message. So I bought 3 of these for my daughters, and I'll let you know how it goes because I bought some for my store. So if you don't know yet, and it is your time being here, is your first time being here, I wanted to let you know that you can contact me at thescrapavenue@gmail.com if you're ever interested in any of the items that I'm sharing, because I actually have a storefront where I sell these. So if you're ever interested, just message me whatever the item that you're interested in, and I will for sure let you know if I have it in my store for sale. But these pens are a dream come true for little kids, so I bought different ones of these for my girls. Now, I heard good things about the Slick Writers because it comes with different, it says that it's a quick dry inking for all slick surfaces, acid-free, permanent, waterproof, and non-toxic. So I thought that about using this in jars, especially in jars that you don't like, you wanted it to be permanent, like maybe like my tea leaves, I wanted to put like maybe the name of the tea in it and then just leave it there permanently in the cap of it. So we'll see how they do. Coming up next, I heard that this cloud pen brushes, they're really good when you're doing a lot of kind of like they're alcohol based if I'm not mistaken. So they're pretty good at doing like paper that is thicker than 180 GSM, just so it doesn't bleed in the back. So if you're using these for coloring pages, it might go into the back of the page. So I would recommend these to be used in watercolor paper, maybe 300 GSM. at better use. So now, who doesn't need fine liners in their life? I love fine liners. My favorite fine liner is the .01 when it comes to really thin, or the 0.05. But these ones are a .04. And I'm pretty excited. A .4, sorry. They're .4, so they are going to be really good at doing like writing inside of cards. So I'm excited to use these ones. And of course, who doesn't need a lot of glue sticks in their life? I do a lot of cards. That's what I do for a living too. So these ones are going to come in handy. Okay, now I bought these ones for my daughters. They are color pencils called Color Copia, and they're just the basic, color pencils for kids. I would recommend them for kids, for beginner users as well. But they are pretty vivid colors, so they are really cool. I got a lot of paper flowers in black because I like to make very flowery cards, but in October, and I wanted to do flowers in black because, of course, Halloween. So I thought that was really cool that, they sell them already ready to go, and you can interchange them and put them in, and maybe cut them at size so that it looks much more fluffier. So I am looking forward to using these. Now, this one right here is the Color Shine, and it's a spray bottle. And this is used for like junk journaling or doing any cards that you want some spraying on color. Really cute, really amazing. I like these. Now, this one is the Sketch Makers, and they come with a dual tip, and it is an alcohol base. And like you see here, they're only $5. Really easy to buy. There's just like the pink, 3 levels of pink, and really cute. So I really, really like them. These ones are the brush markers, and they are by American Crafts. They're supposed to have like a brush tip to them, more like a watercolor than a liquid permanent marker, but it is really useful for when you're doing cards. So I'm excited to use these ones. Now, these metallic brush pens are used in pumpkin making. So that is really exciting for Halloween this year. I'm excited to have them at hand, and I'll let you know how do they go when we do a video about using them this upcoming Halloween. Okay, now this rotary cutter has done miracles when it comes down to cutting fabric for my new fabric that I've been using for doing the sewing with my machine. And I love doing, now that I've been doing quilts, I love the way that it cuts the squares. Very precise, very sharp. I like this rotary tool from We Are Memory Keepers. I would recommend it anytime. Now, these pens are beautiful. They're white, and they have a golden arrow on them. They're so cute, and there's 6 of them in here. I think I'm going to add them here to my stationery area because they're so adorable. So I'm excited to use these. If you know me and you know that I like glitter in anything, you would know that anybody that has used glitter on making cards or anything like that, it is a mess and it's a menace. So using glitter is pretty difficult. So I bought this little vacuum. So it's called the Glitter Mini Vac, and it's pretty small, and it allows you to just, clean up little messes. But mine died, so I needed a new one, and I bought a couple of them. So if you're interested, let me know. I only got a couple of these pens because there was not a lot of them available, but these are the erasable pens by We Are Memory Keepers, and it's called Hello Dreamer. They are amazing. If I tell you that they're amazing, they're great pens. If you write, they actually end up being able to erase everything without having any resistance on the pen or the inking at all. So very useful tools if you do a lot of journaling or planning in planners. This will come in handy, and I'm very excited that I got 3 in the package. So I'm going to be using them probably to the very end, and then just have a couple to spare with. Now, this Amy Tangerine Slick Writer is part of the Slick Writing tools, which is the ones that I had shown you before. And this one is called the Ultimate Craft Pen, and this one is the Galaxy Markers. And they're all by We Are Memory Keepers or American Crafts. And they're supposed to be really good at all surfaces and being pretty slick and permanent. So really good to have different type of colors, the white, the blacks, and definitely all of the pinks and greens and oranges, so that you can have more variety in putting your labels on things. And see, I told you that I knew that I had another bows. So these bows are actually push pins. The other ones were brads, but these are push pins, and they're so beautiful. They're like a bow in golden. It's just so cute. And right now, like if you don't know me by now, I love gold. So gold is my color, is my jam. So I love these for the cork boards. Anyway, so this is from American Crafts, and it's just envelopes. And this is an A2 envelope size, which is 4.375 by 5.75 inches, which is really good for cards, and they just look so beautiful. So I like that brown color. And then I have a couple more glittery brads, and these ones are like in a pink color, and if you don't know it by now, pink is my favorite color. So I love them. I think I'm going to be using this on my daughter's scrapbooking, a lot of them. And then, like I showed you before, I already had the chalk markers, the big one, big package, but it also comes in a smaller package, which if you're interested in a smaller package, this is the way to go. I have the pouring resin tool, the UV resin, and this opaque white makes the resin opaque white. It makes it easier to make the resin a whiter color and prettier, so that you can, if you're going to be putting flowers or anything like that, it makes it really pop out. Now, I got two types of glitter, this big glitter and this fine glitter, and I like both colors, a brown color and this is a more rainbowish color, so I really like them. Now, this one right here is a magic medium, and it makes your, it's by Heidi Swapp, and it makes an opaque white look into your crafting, painting, craft, I guess, into your painting. It just makes it a little bit more opaque. So this magic medium by Heidi Swapp is the way to go if you want to make your picture opaque. Now, if you know me, you'll know that this Crafter Essentials is one of my favorite tools of all times. And since my daughters saw it and used it, and they were just so excited, and they asked me to buy them more. So we got more just because I only had 2 sets, and I have 4 daughters that are getting into crafting. So this one we stand by. This magnetic board in the back allows you to use so many things on it, and there's a magnetic ruler, so it's just a good combo. The tweezers, the needle point to make holes, the brad setter, the cutting tool, and of course your scissors. So this is a really great thing to have in your crafting tools. Now, you know that embossing is hard enough, but these embossing tools are so good for you. They really allow you to make embossing like that. So I love them, and I actually broke a couple of mine just because I was being too hard on them, but I bought them again. So I have a couple of these in standby, so they're really good. In this way over here, I don't know if you like putting tabs on your folders. Sometimes folders come without tabs, and this tab puncher makes that, just the tab, and you can attach it with the tab sticker tool that is also sold separately from We Are Memory Keepers, but it allows you to put pretty much any type of design in any of your folders, and it's pretty cute actually. Okay, so moving on, these are beautiful scissors that are precise for, and they're great for cutting anything with, you know, herbs. They're the herb scissors by Cutter B, and I've seen other cutters using these scissors for other type of projects with cardstock and things like that. They're really sharp, but they're used actually for cutting your plants and herbs, so really awesome to have with you. Then I got this little punch with little feet on it, and I think that this is going to be so cute to have for like when you're trying to make a card for a newborn baby. So I bought this little puncher for that, so it's so cute. Now we have this envelope edge punch as scallop arches. So this is the scallop arches, and it's a beautiful punch, precision punch, and I love the way that it looks. It's just pretty cute. I love it, so I am excited to use this one. Now, this one right here is a garland punch, and this garland punch allows you to do that, a garland. I'm excited to use it. I've never used it before, but I think I would be using this for my daughter's birthdays. So I think that anybody that is into crafting should have these in their repertoire of things. Now, this one right here is another flag tab punch. Speaking about labeling things, this tab punch comes very handy when you're putting just sections that, you know, maybe in reading a book or whatever, that you want to keep tab on something that you're reading. These ones come in handy, and you can make them with your cardstock, and then you can use any type of like I don't know, tape or whatever not, but if not, then they sell the tab punch sticker that you can it comes separately from We Are Memory Keepers, and then you can put it on, like I said, any edge corner of any paper or folder. Now this one right here is from Eek Tools and is the mini punches, and these ones create flowers like it shows here in the bottom. So very useful, very beautiful to use in making cards. Now this one right here is a large punch, and I think this is used also for making like sentiment backgrounds, and it's from Eek Tools, and it's really an amazing tool because I have put like happy birthday, thinking of you, things like that, and then having that in the background. So really good using it with stamps too, and it comes in 3 different sizes. So now this scissors, you're gonna be like, this lady has a scissor problem, but no, these scissors are different than the other ones because as you can see, there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, never mind, 5 of them in one, and this is to make tassels. So you use them to cut and make tassels. So really a good tool from American Craft. Now these scissors right here are for the office or any office supplies. So these are more efficient in an office setting tool. Now this one is a heavy duty punch and is resistant to cardstock but also cardboard. So it's really heavy duty, it's pretty heavy. So it is really efficient. It says 1/8 of an inch, so 3.17 mm or millimeters, but yeah, it's pretty efficient, so really handy tool to have when you're doing any holes on cardstock or cardboard. Now this right here, this little machine acts like an airbrush when you're using it with this type of brush, of these type of markers. It's called spray markers, and you use them to create, you put a stencil beneath it, and then you use it to make a setting where it acts like pretty much an airbrush gun. So pretty good to have. I am super excited to use this. I've been looking for these spray markers for like a very long time because they're out of stock. So I have finally found them, and I'm going to use them in my upcoming videos. Now this one is just flowers that you can use, and they're felt flowers, and you can use them in any setting. I would use these on a scrapbooking or on a card, and I'm pretty excited to use these ones. I have a couple of them. And then you've known this from me if you've seen my other videos, but who doesn't love sticky thumb? This little solid adhesive runner and with a refill is one of the best tools that you can have when you're making cards or other things with crafting, but I use them with cards and they're just so easy to use and they last you a quick minute, you know, so pretty good and effective. Okay, so this one I am super excited about. This one is a washi tape runner. You put inside of it your washi tape and it makes it run just like it would if it were to be tape, just like it shows right here. It is an amazing tool to have, and I am so excited that I finally found it. Then I bought a couple of ribbons, polka dot ribbon and this like black with white stripes and glitter. So I'm excited about these. Then coming up next, this labels say I made this handmade and repeatedly a couple of times, and these are good to put on anything. It could be a card, or it could be even a handmade project, or maybe even a quilt. Who knows? This would be good in any setting. It's pretty cute and it's made out of wood, so really cute. Now we have some labels here, and these labels are embossed and they're metal, so they come in handy because one of them says with love, for you, thank you, and enjoy. So really cute, you know, accent to any type of gift. Now these come in handy for any type of organizational of your pantry. It's pretty much all of it is pantry, and it comes with anything like from salt, shakers, pasta, like you name it, all of the herbs, name it, you know, from pasta, beans, nuts, rice, snacks. So this is very cute labels that you can use in your organizational things for your pantry. Now this labels go across a box, so they're pretty cute, and they come in different type of sizes in different type of settings, and some of them say to and from, or sender and recipient, you know, with love, for you, enjoy, blah blah blah. So anyway, these ones are so cute. I think that anybody would be using this in any type of setting for box gifting. Now who doesn't love a good sticker? And these stickers are like very fluffy, like they come in 3D, so I'm very excited to use them. Another tool for writing anything in 2 sizes. The first size on the top is 1.2 mm and the other one is 0.5 mm, and it's to create invitations. So I really think that you would enjoy this pen if you are doing any type of invitations or doing a card itself. Another thing from Sticky Thumb is a 2-sided adhesive, but it is like how can I say, a little fluffier, so that you can put it in cards as well, and you have more versatility in using it in a craft setting. And here's more 3D dots, and it's a 1/8 of an inch thick, so they're pretty thick, but they look so cute making cards with. Now this one is super exciting. It's a washi tape, but you can color in the washi tape, and it's this thick, and it comes with like ice cream hearts, flowers, diamonds, an umbrella, like different type of settings around it. And I think that this is just a beautiful thing and project that you can use with your kids. Now this one is like an elastic band, so I'm going to use it in a setting for putting it in my book, and it's called as Keen Savers, and is the hook nook. I don't know if that's what you use them for, but I'm going to be using it to just wrap it around my books so they don't open up, since it's like a stretchy tool. So really fluffy, very cute. So I thought that was a cool thing to buy. Now here's the other one. This is Yarn is My Spirit Animal. Here's an alpaca. And then the last one says, I like yarn and I cannot lie. I like yarn and I cannot lie. It's very, very cute. So some pins to gift to people in your life that love knitting, crocheting, or anything like that. Now, who doesn't love a pair of big ginormous clips? Like, paper clips are so cute. As you can tell, I'm an addict to them. I love them, and I like to put flowers in them, making them look so cute. But yeah, the big clips, paper clips, are useful because they're just so pretty. They look so cute, and who doesn't like that? Now, I own a button press, and this caught my eye so much. It's a button press that is large. It has a mirror behind the button, and actually that is so cool to have, because you can have a button, you open it up, and you can have a mirror and stand by just for makeup purposes or anything like that. So this is going to be pretty cool. Now, from Project Live, Becky Higgins, this is the strawberry edition, is the 3x4 textured cards, and they come in handy when you're making any type of punches or things like that, so that you can use them in a card setting. Now, coming up next, this is something that I got for my girls. It's called the Original Make It or Bake and Bake It, and it's cats. They're cats, and they are so cute, and it comes with like the setting so that you can melt it, and it gives you instructions of what to do with it. So I'm very, very, very excited to use this with my girls. Now, this one is a twine and elastic, and it comes handy making any type of cards. Who doesn't need this in their life? Now, this embellishments is a ephemera. It's for journaling, and it says Hello Little Girl by American Crafts, and it comes with a lot of ephemera, if you can see that there. So it's really cute, and it comes with milestones in people's lives. So I bought it for my girls. I have a couple of them. And then this 3D alphabet is just so cute and very neutral colors, so that you can actually do cards in any type of setting. So really cute. Now, this floating sticker is so cute because it comes and it has like this like things inside of it with water, so it floats. It's such a cute little pineapple, so I just thought that it was so cute. Okay, up next we have envelopes, and it's for Christmas. Just a couple of cards that are easy and, just to use and send them out. I usually like to take my time and do better Christmas cards, if you can tell. Like, I just like to take my time and do them myself. But if you're in a pinch and you have run out of time, a card that is already pre-made for you might not be a bad idea. And I have a couple of, this one is rub-on stickers or transfers, rub-on transfers, and they come with beautiful things, like beautiful sayings, like enjoy the moment, good day, my favorite, my very favorite, happy, love you, to the moon and back, you're the best, and embrace the good things. And I thought that this was going to be so cute. It comes with more things in the back, but really good things, so I am so excited to use these. And then a couple of Disney characters and princesses, stickers and 3D stickers as well, that you can use for cards for your kids as well, if you're going, or for scrapbooking. And this one is Under the Sea, so a couple of animals from under the sea. Now, this one is an arch stencil to create a rainbow, and I thought that that was so cute. And it also comes with a star one in the back of it, so there's 2 of them available. So very cute, and I thought that I would use this amazing tool with my daughters for sure. Now, a couple more stickers, like Christmas ephemera stickers. And this one is more for Valentine's Day, like I love you, you're so fun, for you, with all of my love you. It's just beautiful stickers in 3D. It's just puffy, very cute. And then some washi tape that is already in line so that you can cut it. I kind of like these, not too much, but I use them when it comes in handy, you would say, in a card, when you know that you're going to be using just a couple of centimeters of it instead of, having it wrapped around. But yeah, this is the types of different colors and designs that it comes up with. So I'm excited to use this. Okay, so now this 3-ring binder caught my eye because it says tell your story, and I just thought that that was so cute. It's by Heidi Swapp and I love it. It's a 3-ring binder, and I'm going to be putting a lot of things inside of it, all of the pictures and things like that, to do kind of like a scrapbooking slash memory book. And that brings me to this beautiful tool right here called the Fuse. And this Fuse tool allows you to use it with a mat like this so that it doesn't go through anything. It's a rubbery mat that is heat resistant, so you can use your fuse as well as your glue gun. And look at this beautiful glue gun. It's actually wireless, so it doesn't have any type of wire on it. So I thought that that was wonderful. So the fuse and the glue gun can be used in this little mat right here that is rubbery and it's heat resistant. And then I have this tape that is like a mint couple looking mint, and it's a ruffle strip, and you use your fuse. So it's called fusible. So you use the fuse machine, which makes pockets on the folders that come inside of the binders for doing scrapbooking. And then you use it with your ruler tool, and it heats up and it creates pockets so that you can put inside of it fluffy glitter, embellishments, things like that, or even a picture, and then close it with the fuse so that it doesn't move. Really useful tool to have, and it's really beautiful. So I love this. Now, if you are like me, who doesn't love a good set of mini scoring boards? And this allows you to score your cardstock to create cards. So these are so useful in a card setting, anything setting way. So in a card, when you're creating a card, you can use it to create envelopes, to create the card itself, or to create actually any type of design for origami. So I really like the scoring boards. Now, if you know me, you would know that I love this one so much. It's just mine got dual and I couldn't find the refills for them. But yeah, this is the dial trimmer, and it comes with different types of trims. Some of them are wobbly, some of them is just scoring completely. One is a dotted one, one is just scoring and like a scoring board, and the other one is just different types of them. So it comes with different types of them, and it can hold a 12 by 12. If you need a guillotine, we are memory keepers are really good at creating really good guillotines. This is one of 2 that I have in this haul. This is the smaller one, and it's just good to have. This one is a mini guillotine cutter, and it's perfect for a card, just cards. It's perfect for cards. So now, if you want a bigger trimmer, you can, but you don't want to waste a lot of space, you can have this type of trimmer. And this is a portable craft blade trimmer, and it is also a 12 by 12. It opens up, and it can be a ruler for a 12 by 12, but it folds back down, and it allows it to be very slick and very not taking a lot of space. So this is a good trimmer for that. Now, from Essential Crafting Tools, this is a big scoring board as well as a trimmer, and it's a 12 by 12, but it folds in half to not take a lot of space. But this is one of my favorite tools that I have in my crafting room. Now, moving on, we have this corner punches that creates the photo corner punch, and it's actually 1 inch up to 1 inch. It's pretty big tool, pretty heavy, but really good. Now, if you have kids in your life, and like I was saying, they want to trace things, you can use your phone with this tracer, and it has a magnifying glass right here, and it allows it for you to pretty much do any tracing of any kind, as long as you have a black and white photo on the top. So really good accessory to have. Moving on, we have here a multi-punch decorative. So I use this one for actually doing confetti looking because it has a heart, has a flower, it has a star, and it has a hexagon and then a pointing arrow. And I use them just for confetti or for using it for scrapbooking. So really heavy tool, but really handy. And then we have 2 scoring punches right here. One of them is butterflies, and the other one is more of like a flowery setting. So really cute, from by Eek Tools. I love them. Now, when it comes down to putting eyelets, who doesn't love the crocodile? The crocodile allows you to do eyelid setting punches. It punches on this side and it sets with this one, and you can change the sizes. For example, these eyelets are pretty big. So allowing you to do that, into creating an ability to put like an elastic yarn, or like maybe if you want to just hold something together and so that that doesn't rip apart, these eyelet setters come in handy. Now this one right here, I adore. I love it when you have a box that comes with stamps, stickers, embellishment, ephemera, inking pads, glue, and then the card's already pre-made for you, and pages so that you can put any type of design to your card. And I love this now that it's coming up to be spring pretty soon. I think these are gonna come in handy. Now this ruler was one of the things that I didn't understand at first how to use, but this ruler actually is a ginormous ruler. It's actually 12 inches long, so 30 centimeters, 30.4 centimeters, but it can move in any type of shape because of the way that it was designed. And then it comes with it's just magnets, and you can attach it to any weight, 12 inches by 12 inches, and it comes with a couple of them. So this ruler is really cute when you're trying to make different types of shape. Now coming up, we have a couple of pens that are stylos that are for the Cricut. They were on discount. They were $4, so I had to buy them. I love my Cricut Joy, so these are gonna be really good to make cards. Okay, so I bought a couple of inking pads and different type of colors. I bought some die cuts, and this one is very exciting. I'm going to be using this in card making pretty soon here on coming up with the spring. I have this that it comes in like a cupcake, and this is super cute because you can use it for happy birthday cards. This layering dies are just beautiful. And this one right here, this embossing folders, when it comes down to painting any type of flower, you can use your folder with ink and then just run it through your machine, emboss it, and ink it at the same time, and then use watercolors to fill it. It comes in handy. Then, of course, we cannot go about without having a couple of stencils if you're going to have the inking pads and the dabbers. So I have a couple of them with different types of designs, with hearts, cherries with hearts and a bow, more hearts, and a little bit of hearts of XOXO. So super cute. It was on sale on Michael's because, of course, Valentine's Day just passed. And then I have here another die cut in flower shape. I'm excited to use this one, by the way. And then over here I have stamps and die cuts sets for Valentine's Day. I grabbed a couple of them just because they were on sale. And then I got this one for when you're feeling better or sending happy thoughts. And this one too with pets, a cat or a dog sitting on a couch. So I thought that that was pretty cute. And then this inking pads, you can use them as a ring. You put your fingers through here and you use it as a ring so that you can re-ink corners or do like inking if you're on a rush. And I have the 3 colors that I use the most, which is white, red, and blue. So I got 3 of them available. And then who doesn't love a whimsical paper pad? So I got this one. I'm pretty excited of all of like the type of colorful thing that it comes with. And I got a stack of cork because, I mean, who doesn't need cork in their life? I'm about to make a couple of boards, and I think that this is going to come in handy. Now these papers already come like this so that you can do a pen and paper, and this allows you to do banners. So you can put happy birthday for your kids or anything like that, any type of banner. And the colors are beautiful. Now this type of insert planner papers are for the Heidi Swap big notepad that she created, where these get inserted into, and they just come in handy for any planner. Now, if you know me, I have a couple of this already, but the scratch art paper art I love doing, and this one right here, it was so cute. I just couldn't stop looking at it, so I bought a couple. And for the, like I said, spring coming up, I got a lemon one, and I mean, who doesn't love a floral? So that is going to come in handy coming up with spring. So by now, if you haven't done so, we're at the middle point of the video. So if you haven't done so, if you like what you've seen so far, email me. Make sure that you let me know if there's anything that you like. But also, if you like this videos, this type of content so far, like, comment, and subscribe. In the comments, tell me so far by a purple heart that you've made it this far, and what have you liked the most. So let's keep going. Okay, now I got a couple of notepads because if I don't own enough notepads by now, I'm never going to get enough of them. My daughters go through them like this. They love painting. They love art. They just go and do diaries. I mean, the designs on them. I mean, look at them. Hearts. This beautiful flowery looking one. Follow your heart. This one that just says, yes, of course, let's do this. This one that says love. And this triangle one that is pink and golden, super cute. So who doesn't need a lot of notepads in their life? The learning brush lettering for small brush tip pens. And this allows you to do kind of like with a brush. You can do a lot of calligraphy and lettering. So I think that anybody that is trying to learn calligraphy would enjoy this notepad. And then I kept a couple of planners here. I have a couple of planners that I also got. This one, it says enjoy the now. So enjoy the now is a one that I got. A floral one, but very like ephemera, darkish color looking one. Super cute. I got a golden one. Super adorable with like flowers in the inside. I got this one that says life is good, of course, and it's a planner, like I've been saying. And then I have a personal planner over here. And this one is the cutest because it's like white with black. It reminds me of Beetlejuice, but I don't know. It's just so cute. I like it. So let's move on to bigger and better stuff. Okay, so moving along, I have this bloom pouch, and what it allows you to is to hold a lot of things inside of it and then pull a cord and then make it into a little pouch to close. Really beautiful, super slick, super cute, and that's a very handy tool to have as a woman, I would say, or as a crafter or anybody. But you can put your makeup in here. Anybody can do this. Put makeup, tools, crafting tools. It's a very versatile little pouch. Now this one is for journaling, and it's a punch board, and it includes a planner punch with adjustable punches, a disc punch inserts, and spiral punches inserts. So it allows you to have a planner punches for anything planner. So it's a really good tool to have. Now moving along, I have this mini heat press, and this one is for transferring anything with, like, let's say that you did a heat transfer vinyl, and you wanted to put it in a hat or something smaller, in a smaller setting. This one is wonderful tool because it also sits on its side, so you don't have to put it down on anything. It just sits on its side, and it's by Cardmaker, so really good tool to have. Now I'm excited about this one. It's a color pour, and it's already pre-mixed, so you can just go for it and use your little mixable table so that nothing comes into the floor, and just go and do your pouring art. So I like the colors, and I'm very excited to use them. Now, if you know me, and I have bragged about this in the past, the print maker is the way to go if you're trying to print on anything, in lace, in label making, planner making, even in a little pouch on lanyards, things like that, everything. And it only goes, you have to go and make your design in the app, and then it creates it, sends it to the printer, the hand printer, and then you can print on anything. Really awesome. And it comes with this Cardmaker ruler that it allows you to keep you very straight in the path, so it doesn't look all wobbly and stuff. But really cute bundle to have. Now this is by far my favorite tool when I'm making cards. I am a very bad inker. What that means is that when I'm inking my stamp, I'm very difficult to get all of the areas, and then when I press it, sometimes I leave some areas that are not ink. So I don't like to go in with a pen or anything to fill them because it doesn't look cute anymore. So what this does is that you put your label here, your stamp, and then you punch it, and if it didn't punch correctly with all of the ink, then you can take it out, re-ink it, look at the part that didn't ink correctly, and then put it back again and align it and put it back again, and then it inks it in the exact same way, in the exact same spot, and then you don't have to remove anything. So this one comes with magnets and some stencils, and it's pretty bigger than this little gal right here, but I think that these are super amazing to have when you're creating cards. This one right here is a screen printing in 3 easy steps. You have your stencil, then your color, and then the little tool that you have to scrape it off with. So really simple to have by Heidi Swapp. So I'm pretty excited about this one because my daughters are gonna enjoy it. Over here I have from Stitch Happy from We Are Makers. We have this their sewing machine cover, and it's just so cute. It's transparent so that you can still see the sewing machine, but it's covered so the dust doesn't get into it, because if you're a sewer, you know that that is something that could make it go wrong. So a cover is always good to have on your machine, just like I have this cover over here, this white one. Now I have this envelope punch board and scoring board, and it allows you to do different type of sizes of envelopes. And this one over here is a pocket punch board, and it allows you to do pockets so that you can put anything in them as part of your ephemera. You're putting ephemera inside of it, or any memories in your scrapbooking. So this is really cool. Now this one right here creates a gift bag punching board. So gift bags that are very tall, small, or medium size, but they're like scrawnier, so really cute. Now this one over here I am so excited about. This is a layer guide, and it allows you to create layers in your pictures when you're doing the sides of them and creating the borders. So it allows you to create layers. So it comes with different type of settings so that you know like how far along to score. So I'm very excited about this rulers. And this one right here is a eCraft by eCraftwell image card, and it's by Destination USA. So you insert this little guy, this little kind of like card inside of the Brother machine, and that Brother machine allows you to scan and cut, and you can scan this and cut it at any time with that machine. Moving along over here, I use my glasses, and I had to take them off because of the glare of the setting, but I had to have this because I got this magnifying glass, just because when I am crafting here I can clip it here into my desk, and it allows it to look really, really pretty, but also is very useful when you're trying to do any type of cards and you cannot see the little embellishments and things like that, and to be more precise. Now this one over here is like my favorite thing also when I'm creating cards, is the mini evolution, and this is the 90 to 82 pieces, and it comes with this little embossing and die cutting tool, and it can allow you to create anything for card making. So it's a very heavy package. It's 82 pieces, but it's very, very, very necessary if you're wanting to do anything with die cuts or embossing or doing any cards in a very fast pace. Now this one here is a display. You can put a name to it, and you can display with this little clipper part right here, and you can display anything here. So if you, let's say that you were running an errand or something, you can leave a note for your kids saying I'll be back in 5 minutes or something like that. So it's just a display board. So I'm excited to put that in the kitchen. Talking about wonderful tools, this one right here is the premium paper trimmer, and it's made out of wood and metal, and then it has the scoring tool right here, and then a little guide right here, and it also comes with it's a 12 by 12, so it really comes in handy. But it also folds in half, so it folds in half, so it doesn't take a lot of space, but it's pretty heavy. But it is one of the most precise, it's premium paper trimmer and scoring board as well. How are you doing? Are you holding up? I hope that you're doing great. If you don't, take a break. I know that this video is pretty long, so go take a break, put pause, go take some snacks, grab a cup of water, or a beverage of your liking, and then come back to see me, okay? Let's take a break. Well, now I'm back. Let's keep on going. Now this one right here is a bookbinding guide, and if you do any type of bookbinding, this would be your favorite tool in the world. So I'm excited to use it. I've never tried this particular bookbinder, so I'll let you know how it goes, but I am pretty excited about this one. This one right here is also from Crafter Essentials, and it's a large kit, and it has a lot of tools right here: scissors, tweezers, the scoring it's called a bone, scoring bone, some pokey tools that are useful for embossing or for cutting or for anything like that. And this one is also a 12 by 12 trimmer and ruler and everything, and like I said, it also can score, so it's a very good crafting tool to have. Now this one right here is a bone folder, and it also allows you to create those scoring bone things, so that you can create a large grip and ergonomic design, better control and precision for any type of scoring. So I'm very excited to use this one. Now this one right here creates party hats, and it's a board that creates party hats in different type of sizes. So I'm very excited to use this one because my daughters love party hats in their birthday parties still. I do have an almost teenager that probably won't like it soon, but yeah, I'm excited to use this. It can be used for many other things, like for cups for ice, maybe like a tool to do some cupcakes, to do a kind of like the cups for coffee, like a little sleeve for it, maybe cotton candy, putting cotton candy in there, and any other types of tools, not just a party hat, but really cool board to have. And then we've come to the mother of all punching essentials, and this is a 12 by 12 precision press. It would allow you to put your stamps here, ink them, like I said, allow you to put your 12 by 12 cardstock, and then hold it by with magnets, ink it, and then precision punch it. And it's just amazing, pretty amazing tool. I love this by We Are Memory Keepers. I use it all of the time, all 3 sizes that I've shared so far. So I could not go behind this tool more than anything else. This one is really useful, especially when you're doing a lot of scrapbooking, because you just need this. Okay, perfect. Moving along to this other stuff that is bigger. From Crafter Essentials from We Are Memory Keepers, we have the spinning tool kit. So this spinning tool kit can allow you to do a rotary tool that allows you to do attachments for flowers, paper quilling, pom-poms, and tassels. So it's adorable, it's cute, and it's USB portable, so you can just connect it with a USB, and it's using just everything for doing those things that I've mentioned. Now, this USB connection is for the foil quill, which is the ones that you see here, and allows you to connect them and allow them to rest while you're doing your foil quilling. And by foil quill, I mean when you're trying to do any foiling on your cards. So you can use these connections to the light to use them for the foil quill different sizes, which is in the blue size, which is a little bit more chunkier looking. A more precise one, we have a medium size and the more precise one, and they come in different colors to distinguish the size. And then you can also use it for this this ribbon cutter, which allows you to burn it at the same time that it's cutting it, and it can be used with the USB portion of it. But yeah, definitely this tool is really good to have because you can put all of your different foils in the back and have your foil quills allowing there. And then if you have the foil quill that is for any machine like the Cricut or the Silhouette, you can also have them there with the adapters. So I have that, and I have this one right here, and then we have the glue quill, which also allows you to create glue and then put in the glue, put a lot of glitter, and it seals really nicely. So all of these foil quill tools are adorable to use in any setting, so I would recommend it a million times. Now this one right here is a cordless foil quill, so you put a lot of I think it's 3 or 2 AAAs in it, and then you connect the nibs, either the chunkier one or the thinner one, and then you have your foil right here to foil pretty much anything. So this one comes in handy when you're traveling or you want to foil anything on the go. This is your tool to have. Now this one right here is very cute, and it's a 12 by 12 accordion paper storage, and that's pretty much what it is. You open it up and you pretty much is an accordion, so it just, you put all of your papers, you file your taxes, which is what all of us are doing in this moment in time. So you can file your taxes there, put your papers that are very important to use, and take them on the go. Now this one right here is the thermal cinch, and it's a cinching. The cinch machines are allowing you to do bookbinding, and this one right here is thermal, meaning that it needs some sort of tool like this ones. So like these ones right here are different type of like settings and colors, but it has a glue right here in the middle that allows you to create this type of books right here, and it's really, really useful with the thermal cinch. But you can also buy the strips of glue and make it on your own. But yeah, you can make planners, make any type of book that you would think of with the thermal cinch. This one right here is Sweets Sugar Bell, and it's a cookie display box, and I'm so excited about this one because we love cookies here in my household. So just having them be available when it's open is displayed, you can eat it, and when it's closed, that means that nobody takes a bite of them. So it can be closed or open and displayed. So really cute thing to have. Now there's some letter boards, a smaller one, which was super cute, and it was so funny. It says, exercise, I thought you said extra fries. That's me for sure. I love that. And then this one here is like, if you want breakfast in bed, sleep in the kitchen. It was just so funny. I thought that was hilarious. But leather boards are like really available to use in the household for leaving messages or for being funny with people, or also just to display. Maybe in my house, like we have a lot of like messages or like the quote of the week to keep us going and being motivated. But it's really cute to have. Now this one is an edge align lighting pad and allows you to keep an edge alignment while you're tracing something, and it gives you different settings and different light. So it's a light board. So it's really cool. I think it was worth it. Now this one is the mother of all guillotines. So it's a 12 by 12 guillotine, and it's like, it's a guillotine cutter. It has the ruling on the side, and it's pretty heavy duty. But this one does not fold in half. This one does take up the space, but it's really precise and really good. Okay, so moving along, I saved the best for last. So if you're here still, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. And let's move along. So the Mink foiling machine allows you to do that, foil anything as long as it's printed in a laser printer or in a pre-made already card. This foil applicator, it's already pre-made and it's numbers. So you can buy this one has like sentiments. This one is the foil that you can put on top of it, or the colors that it can be on it, or this one that comes with the card already made with symbols and then the insert that can be foiled. So I thought that was pretty interesting that they already sell stuff that is already pre-made, or you can just print something with your laser printer or use this Mink pen. And by using this Mink pen, it's just going to look white or looking like that, or dark. But once you have written it, it actually can be foiled and it will show like that. So it's really cute, really awesome if you don't have a laser printer. And then I got the biggest of them all. And it's by Heidi Swapp. It's really cute and really big, pretty heavy tool, but it can do a 12 by 12. Another Heidi Swapp, but this is the mini Mink. And this one here is the Impress Art, and it allows you to do that, impress any letters on any type of art for doing jewelry or any other things, you know, but you can use these tools to press on the alphabet to leave messages or anything. I use it mostly for doing any type of letters in my jewelry making. So this is by Impress Art, and is the Essential Hand Stamping Kit Bridget tool. Now this one right here is the multi-cinch, and the multi-cinch has different settings. So the different settings for it already comes with two. So this is for bookbinding, and it comes already with the disc and the circle one. So that's to make the circle punch or to do the disc one. But you can also do the Coptic one, which allows you to sew in the pattern that you can do. Then this one right here is the band, which allows you to bookbind it with a band. This one does a square. And this one right here does a spiral, so that you can do spirals. And this one last here is with hearts, so it allows you to do a heart. So super cute tool to have for bookbinding. If you're wanting an all-in-one, this is what I would recommend that you buy. So yeah, the multi-cinch is a really cool tool to have. And here are a couple of examples as to like the disc one or like the heart one. It could be done with this or any type of punches. This would be a cool thing to do. And this is the band one that allows you to use it for bookbinding and the band attachment. So over here we have the mother of all cinches, and this cinch machine is ginormous and super heavy, and you need cutting tools like this so that you can cut the wire. But this bookbinding machine, if you're planning on starting at stationery anything, I would totally recommend that you get this the cinch, and it's like the mother of all cinches. But it does do, I think it's a square, the square punch. But if you're trying to do different type of punches, I would recommend the multi-cinch. Okay, so now if you sell anything online, I would recommend you get a shot box, because this good boy right here has everything. It has lines on the back that has light, and it's adjustable here, and it can be in dimmable sizes, different, like a warm, cooler, warm, or another type of setting. And then there is the setting as to making it more dim or like lighter. And then you can use your phone right here to put it in different type of boxes in the settings so that you can show what you have. Now this one right here, comes with an adapter so that you can do a background. So if you have a background right here and you're trying to do a front forward facing shot like this adapter goes with this shot box. But also if you're doing that and you don't have a background per se, but you have a green screen or a gray screen, will allow you to do so many versatile things. And you know this if you use any of the social media tools out there, and you can create anything beautiful as long as it has a green screen behind it. And then this one right here is a shot box bag, which allows you to incorporate everything and all of the tools in a bag itself. So that, my friends, is almost about everything that I have. The last thing is over here is this compartment section one that has magnetic closing things, and it comes in handy when you're trying to have things for storage. So if you like it, that you want to open it and just grab things like that, this is a great storage tool to have. And it was really on sale, so I got it for $10 when it's usually $60. So I got a really good price on this one. Okay, well, that is about everything that I had for you for today. Thank you so much for sticking by with me here till the very end. I am so grateful for you. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I hope that you enjoyed everything that you saw in this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and let me know that you really enjoyed this art haul. I would really appreciate a subscription to my channel. I really love seeing when people do subscribe, because that lets me know that you enjoy my content, and of course it makes me feel like I want to make more content for you. So like I said, I do apologize for not being here for a couple of months, but I am back, and I'm back in hopefully full force, and I will be here posting regularly. So thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.